Hey YouTube, Jeff Lindsay in the garage, Saturday the 23rd September. We're going to get back out and get back started on the car. It's been a couple of weeks. We ordered a sheet metal front end bolt kit. It's not labeled, but they are individually. I went ahead and individually packaged these. A lot of different stuff, bolts. I call them just like a J nut or whatever, shims, fender washers, flat washers. I'm sure that this is upper and lower valence header panel stuff, as well as the front fenders and inner fender bolts, and one package, I think it's this package of 24 is new bolts for the doors. That's the 24 piece set for those brackets for the hinges for the doors to mount them. So we did not want to mess with what came with the car. This old box was in the trunk, and there's what was in it. A lot of stuff that had been took apart when I got the car. That's what it looks like. So we didn't want to try to go down that road. I thought about it, and then I changed my mind when I saw that stuff, the kits that you could buy. That kit, it was very reasonably priced, so I figured it'd be money ahead just to go ahead and buy that. It was about 50 bucks, 40 something, $50, something like that. There's a piece I got from Russ. I got to take that driver's side door back off, fix that, paint those hinges. I just kind of got the door put on there just to see, just curiosity. One other thing that we did go ahead and order that we knew we'd probably need, a roll of 80 and a small set of Durablock discs, or not discs, but sanding pads, whatever you want to call them. So we got something to do a little sanding with when it gets time. But anyway, YouTube, just want to get this video started. A couple of minutes of just babbling. But anyway, first thing we're going to do is pull the door, pull those hinges, get them in epoxy, and probably start on that door. It'll be much of the same. Just hoping that it won't be as much. I don't think it'll be near as much. But anyway, we're going to put that patch in there from Russ on the driver's side, and we're going to start on this door, and we'll make a video of it, YouTube. We'll bring you along. All right, YouTube, Jeff Lindsay still in the garage on Saturday afternoon. Russ got the piece kind of cut down to what I like there, and got it sandblasted and cleaned up. And we got some marks there. We're gonna go ahead and cut this one out and start repairing that. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you donating this piece to the project. And because this is a part that potentially could have found its way onto Project Overkill, I'm going to do my absolute best to make this thing look just as good as I can. So that's where we at, YouTube. Got the patch ready to go, and it's a great looking part. I'm surprised this thing survived as well as it has to be as old as it is, but it has. It survived well, and we're going to use it. All right, YouTube, we'll bring you back. All right, tubers, after a little bit of refining, patch is in, and it's really, really close. You might have to go in there and open those gaps just a touch. We can focus in there a little better. But that's really, really close to being just what we want. All right, tubers, we'll get him welded in and go again. Bring you along. All right, YouTube, Jeff Lindsay in the garage. Where you still Sunday, the 24th, and we got the patch in. and we got it all surface ground down, and got it in a coat of epoxy. We'll come back and put a second coat on a little later on when that one dries, but we're gonna call it a day and a weekend. We didn't get a lot done, YouTube, but we pulled the driver's side door back off, got this good patch that Double R Restorations, Russ sent us, and it looks, I must say, it looks a lot better than what it did, so I'm thankful for that. Thank you, Russ, I do appreciate it. We had a little damage on the inside we knew about. It's where the skin wrapped, and it was just a little rusty. What we did is come along there with some short strand fiberglass, cleaned it up real good in just a few little places, and I think it turned out pretty fair. Went ahead and just shot across there just to keep that bare metal from trying to rust, but shot across there with the just that one coat of epoxy, just like on this end here. I think, YouTube, we're gonna be all right with that when we body work it a little bit with some filler. So that's where we ended up today. I don't know how much time I got, if we got enough to make a video. I know there ain't much happened. It's just the same old door. But we're good to go on this one now. Next thing we'll do is go ahead and shoot this whole thing, clean it up real good, shoot it. We stopped right along in here. This is all in good shape, YouTube. We ain't got no trouble, no problems with nothing across here, and across that top is real good. All this seems to be good. We've cleaned the inside of the door out a couple of times now. Like I say, we had this one on the car. But when Russ gave us that piece, we decided we'd pull it off, and we did what looks to me like a real good repair. I'm happy with it. I know this will be seen when you open the door, so I tried to do as good as I could on that. We got all 3 new holes on this piece, on this patch, and we got a seam coming up right in here, up to there, across, and down in there, right beside that hole there, and then coming down pretty low right in that area there. So it's, if you look close, it is visible just a little bit, but we hadn't body worked it yet, haven't put any filler on there. We just put a little short strand. So that's where we at, YouTube. We're gonna keep plugging away on this car, and one day maybe we'll be able to crank it up and drive it out of here, hopefully. All right, YouTube, we'll keep plugging along. We'll bring you back.